Hey, this is Jeremy Frazee,
Jeff Bradley.
Frazee Wealth Management, and today we wanted to follow up from our previous video where we were talking about the 5 major financial challenges that we see, and more so than the challenges, but kind of the solution to this one challenge in particular. So Jeff, you want to kind of go into this first challenge that we've dealt with?
The first challenge that we run into, other than me getting dressed this morning, because, and my apologies, I didn't know we were filming today. But the big thing we run into is what we call the financial junk drawer. We kind of touched base with it the last time we did a video, and we kind of made the comparison to having a bunch of different stuff that none of it works together. And we all have our financial junk drawer, but we also have a junk drawer at home, which is basically you open it up and there's napkins and old forks and ketchup packets and all kinds of crazy used batteries. I mean, it's an absolute mess. You open it up and you actually shut it as fast as you can so you don't have to look at it anymore. Well, a lot of people have that same thing in their financial lives. They got an insurance policy over here and a mutual fund over here, and oh, my grandfather left me some stock or some bonds, or I worked at this job 20 years ago and I never did anything with that retirement account because I was just out of college. We see that all the time, and a lot of times people just don't know what to do because none of it's working together.
Yeah, and that's something we see. It's very common. I mean,
extremely common.
Just like that junk drawer at your house is pretty common. I said it before that I think we have 2 of them.
Yes.
We got some at the office, but there's some good stuff in the junk drawer. It's just sorting through, figuring out, what's good, what's bad, what's the purpose. Same thing with the financial junk drawer. One thing that we do, and we think everybody should kind of follow this process, is you got to understand why money is important. What's the purpose of money? And I think the end goal for most people is they want to obtain financial freedom. Whatever that looks like, you got to determine what financial freedom is to you and your family. And that's, it might just be maintaining your current lifestyle. Mm-hmm. People like to enjoy vacations. They like to hang out with their grandkids most of the time, especially the grandparents. They can hang out with them and then ship them back to mom and dad.
Yep.
But, really identifying with money what's important.
Yep. And
that financial junk drawer can be a real deterrent to accomplishing financial freedom.
Yep.
So
one thing that we definitely don't hear is when people are ready to retire and we find out that their stuff is all over the place, we never hear them say, it's all right.
Yeah.
I don't want to figure all that stuff out, and I don't want to know what all that's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I'll be okay.
Yep.
We never hear that. We always hear, oh my gosh, what are we supposed to do? We don't know where any of this stuff is. We don't know how any of this works. And that's basically key number 1, and one of the biggest challenges that we're finding is people know they have a junk drawer, they just don't know how to clean it up.
And fortunately, that's what we do, and we really like to organize that financial junk drawer, and it starts with identifying the purpose, time frames, everything that's important to you and your family when it comes to money, and really prioritizing that and creating priorities when it comes to money, identifying where the accounts are, the purpose. And then what we have that I think is true value to our clients is we have a digital financial summary, and that's your own personal website. It's your own summary center. So what that allows us to do is set up a website where you can link all of your accounts, whether they're with your employer, your IRAs, your life insurance, your bank accounts, the old whole life policies that that your grandparents purchased for you, whatever it might be. We can actually pull it all together in one financial website. So now that you have that organized, so that's something that's huge, because I think, again, instead of just opening up that file cabinet at home and all these papers flop out and you're like, I have no clue why I have this or what it is, now we can really have a website that prioritizes your goals, and then organize all your accounts so you can at any given time of the day, you can click on it, exactly your account values, the title, your beneficiaries, and if you even should have those accounts.
And don't act like this doesn't sound like you, because when our people come in, they'll bring us envelopes that have never been opened.
Yeah.
It's, oh, I got that in the mail. Well, I don't know what that is, so I'll just throw it over here. So we know that it happens, and that's the biggest reason why we made sure that our clients had access to real-time stuff and that they could see what they had everywhere at all times. Whether we're managing it or whether it's something that you just have a bank account somewhere, you can see what's going on at all times with everything going on in your financial life.
Yeah. So if you find yourself having a financial junk drawer, and don't act like you don't, if you want help organizing it and figuring out why you have what you have and where it's at, and make sure that at the end of the day you have peace of mind so you can accomplish financial freedom, give us a call, 740-354-9585. Visit our website, which is Frazee, FRAZIEWM.com. There's an example of this wealth strategy, or the wealth summary center, where you can click on it, you can mess around with it, and you can actually see what it looks like. But at the end of the day, get a website set up for yourself so you know where all your stuff is, if what you have is relevant to your needs and desires. So again, visit our website, FrazeeWM.com, and we'll be glad to help you.
Give us a call and we'll throw in all the ketchup packets you want for free.
There you go.